within hip width, and we're gonna go down with some squats. So, if you've never done a squat before, all you've got to remember, the basics. Keep your weight in your heels, keep your chest proud, and don't let your knees track up so you lift up onto the toes. So, warming up, it's so essential before you work out, because you want to make sure your joints are lubricated and your muscles are warm. So, what we're doing at the moment, we're warming the quads, we're activating the hamstrings, we're switching the core on, and by extending the hips, we're going to get some blood into the glutes. So important, such a massive extended muscle group. So some people might go, well, I know how to do a warm-up, but just remember, there's a lot of people out there who don't know what even warm-up is. It's a pulse raiser, getting the body ready to work, especially if you've been sat at a desk all day or you've just got out of bed. So from there, step back, go into a lunge, lift the knee, and then switch. So now we're getting those hip flexors working, the core's having to work a little bit harder to stabilize the body. And we want the arms to start working now. So lift them up, start rotating the body, and you should start to feel your heart rate rising. Keep it nice and balanced, and keep it going. Nearly fell over, good start. So, most warm-ups, it's a little bit of a grey area of how long you should warm up. Totally depends on how active you've been throughout the day. Is it the first thing you're doing today? Is your workout the last thing you're doing today? I normally say be safe. Anything between 8 to 10 minutes. All the time, make sure everything is warm. You don't want to get any injuries, so don't cut corners. It's all about being dynamic. So now, with that in mind, we're going to change it. Flick up, flick the heel. Now, we're going to get those hamstrings warm. Just find a balance. If you have to, you can touch down after every rep. Flick it up, flick the heel. Get the hamstring nice and warm. Just 2 more each side. We're going to switch legs. Shake it off, up, flick the heel. Quad, hamstring. A little bit of glute, and a hell of a lot of balance. Heart rate definitely starting to come up a little bit. So I hope you're going to enjoy your next workout, because it's going to be a lot harder than this warm-up. One more time, get the heart rate up a little bit more. Shoulders now, up onto the toes. We're going to get the calves warm as well, and those delts. So we're going to go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and follow me down to the floor, because we're going to get the triceps and chest warm now. If you want to start with the knees down, that's fine, just because those joints are still a little bit cold. Keep your core tight into some press-ups. So your elbows are tracking out at a slight angle. They're not coming right out to the side over the hands. They're tracking slightly back to activate those triceps and to get the chest warm and shoulders stretching out. Heart rate should be starting to come up a little bit if you can. Lift up, switch the glutes on and the quads. We're gonna do 3 more, and then we're gonna get going into some work. Last one. Right, bring it in and out. Last 10 seconds, just to make sure everything's ready to go. 4 more reps. 1, 2, 3, and you ready to work, team? Let's go. Sube, sube.
Una hora.
30 más. ¿20?
Cuando termine esta no puedo grabar.
15. 10. 5.
2.
Ya. Arriba. No cambien todavía. No cambien. No, sube, sube. Ok, ya mismo cambian, sube. Y cambiamos. Cambien de mano y pierna. Ahí. Vamos. Fabián, sube. Evan, quédate arriba. Sube, Landy.
Papi, el hombre está mirando.
Quedan 5.
Pero no se tiene que quedar con
Y se acabó. Arriba. Arriba.
¡Ay, no! Eso es lo peor.
Cambiamos en 10.
¡Ay, no!
5. Y del otro lado, vamos, de espalda para la cámara. Vamos, vamos, rapidito. Al otro lado. Muy bien. Sube. Vamos, vamos. 10. Sube. Sube. 5. Se acabó.
6 exercises, 30 seconds each, 2 circuits through. Stephanie and Ryan, you're gonna work out with them. Are you ready? We're gonna start with mountain climbers. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. 30 seconds of mountain climbers. We're gonna give you a recovery / ab exercise after this, right? So let's pump those legs, you guys. HIIT means high intensity interval training. That 30 seconds, you gotta push yourself. Do what you can do. If you're challenged, that's all I'm asking, right? About a little over 10 seconds left. From here, we go into a plank. It's gonna give you time to recover, and it's also gonna work your abs at the same time. Awesome, awesome exercise. 3, 2, 1, great, drop right into it. Awesome. Stephanie's gonna do straight arm plank, little variation here with Ryan. He's on his forearms. Tighten those abs, remember to breathe, recover. Awesome, 20 more seconds after this. When I tell you, we're gonna do squat jumps. We're gonna get some air, just jump up, reach those hands up to the ceiling. That's gonna help raise that heart rate, a little high intensity interval training. Awesome, 5, 4, 3, 2, let's jump up and let's start jumping. Reach those hands up, just get some air underneath those feet. You got it, push yourself at home. Work out with us, we will help change your body. Awesome job. Push, push, push. You have 15 more seconds. Then we're gonna do a standing ab. Again, you're gonna get to recover while we work, while we tone those abdominals in 5, 4, give me a couple more, 3, 2, awesome. Stand here and now crunch, opposite elbow, opposite knee. You got it. So yes, you can work your abdominals while standing. It's a great way to recover and a great way to start to tighten and tone those abdominals at the same time. Great job, great job, great job. You have 10 more seconds. Good, good, good. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to burpees. Let's really push it now. Burpees, 30 seconds. Great job, great job. 30 seconds of burpees. You're almost done with your first round, and we'll do it all one more time. Push yourself. Again, just 6 minutes, that's all we ask. Work out with Steph, work out with Ryan. Let us help motivate you. You guys are doing awesome. 10 more seconds, and from here, our final recovery, but also working the abs is gonna be jabs. We're gonna throw some punches, work those abdominals. Last one, awesome. Rest, plant those feet, start throwing those jabs. Heart rate starts to come down. We're still working those abdominals at the same time. Awesome. When we're done with this, we do it all over one more time. Back to mountain climbers in just about 15 seconds. Try to rotate, really try to feel those obliques, throw those punches, recover. Ryan's throwing them fast paced, so is Stephanie. Whatever you can do in 5, 4. We're going back to mountain climbers. Are you ready? Let's go. Last time through, you got it. 30 seconds. Drive those knees. The faster you go, the higher the intensity, and that's what this workout is. High intensity interval training along with abs. Great job. Remember, after this, we're gonna go to a plank. 15 more seconds, you guys. You guys push yourself, come on. 3 minutes left, not even, 10 seconds. You're gonna go right into that plank to recover in 3, 2, 1. Awesome, deep breaths, catch your breath. So hold that plank. It's a great way to learn how to do the plank. Again, Steph is doing straight arm, Ryan is doing bent on his forearms. Awesome, 20 more seconds. From here we go to the final set of jump squats. You're gonna jump, reaching those hands up to the sky. 10 more seconds, you guys, great job. A couple more deep breaths, recover, get ready to do some jumps. You're doing an awesome job at home. 3, 2, jump right up, let's go. 30 seconds, I know it's not easy. But you know what? It's worth it. That's the big difference. Awesome job. From here, we're gonna stay standing and do those cross crunches, working those abs while we recover. Awesome. Just get air under those feet. Plyometrics, that's really gonna bring up that heart rate. 5, 4, 3, great job. And let's go, squeeze and squeeze. Take your time, don't have to do this fast. Really squeeze each repetition, working those abdominals on an angle. Awesome way to do it. We have 2 exercises left. Burpees, and then we're gonna recover, throw those jabs, you will be done. Just over a minute left. Come on, push yourself. Thank you for working out with us. Go to bowflex.com. So many other workouts, so many other things you can do with us to help you get in the best shape of your life. 3, 2, all right, final set of burpees. Let's go. This is it. You have 1 minute left, 30 seconds of burpees, 30 seconds of jabs, and then you're done. Do not stop. Give us what you have left. Look at that. They are not slowing down. Ryan, Stephanie, everyone was a beginner once. Do what you can do. It's all about consistency. It's not how much you do, it's how frequently you do it. All right, you got it. Home stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2. Awesome. Plant those feet. Deep breaths. Final 30 seconds. Cool down almost. Take your time. Great job at home. 6 minutes. 30 seconds of burning calories. 30 seconds of tightening that core. Do this in the morning. Do it at night. Whenever you can get it in. That's all that matters. Great job. 10 more seconds. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Ryan. Awesome job. Thank you at home for working out with us. 3, 2, and you are done. Awesome job. And there you have it. The high intensity.
What I'm going to do is quadruped elbow to knee. This exercise strengthens your core and builds stable hips and shoulders. Practice this a few times a week and the move will become easier. Now for a helpful FAQ. If your hips turn and you find it difficult to maintain control in this position, here's a tip. Press your grounded foot into the floor and squeeze your glutes. This will help you keep your hips level. Up next is single leg balance. Single leg balance strengthens your core, outer glutes, and inner thighs. Practice this exercise a few times a week to see improvements in balance and posture. Now for
First one
another.
we've got is lateral high knees to the left first. Here we go. I want you to go 3 to the left, 1, 2, 3 to the right. Agility is all about switching direction quickly. So that's your goal today. As soon as you get to the right, boom, to the left, boom, to the right. Good job. Almost there. Got 7 seconds. We're gonna go hopscotch jumps. 2 feet down. Here you go. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Great job. Go wide center, wide center. Modification, step, step. Let's kick that butt one leg at a time. All right, any modification you need today, you're just gonna slow it down a little bit. All right, this whole workout is intended to get your heart rate up so we can burn fat, keep your muscles nice and long and lean. All right, we're gonna go pop squats. Starting over to the side, side, middle, side. Squat, touching the middle, then come back up to the other side. Good job, guys. Going nice and wide on each side. Modification here. Step it out to the side, come back to the middle. All right, keep rocking. Woo. Back to the middle, to the side. Almost there. We're gonna get quick here in just a second. 2, 1. All right, let's go 3 hops on the left. 1, 2, 3. 3 on the right. Remember, it's about switching quick here. 1, 2, 3, switch, 2, 3, switch, 2, 3. Modification, just don't bring your knee up as high. Maybe you hold it instead of hopping. All right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Good job. Almost there, 1, 2, 3. All right, ski jumps, we're facing the left. Kicking it over to the right, to the left. Legs are just about hip width apart. Modification, step, squat, step, squat. All right, if you can, jump it out with me. Woo. Swing those hips over, swing, over. Switching directions quick. Woo. Good job. We're gonna do a little bit variation of this in just a second. All right, we're gonna go squat, jump, and twist to the wall. Squat, twist, squat, twist. Good, alternate the hands that you switch between. You're modifying squat, step, squat. All right, 15 seconds. Stay with me. Here we go. Whew. Good job. Meet me back in the middle. Keep it quick. Keep it quick. Don't slow down yet. 2, 1. All right, high knees. We're gonna go 5 and balance. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold that 5th one. We got bobby pins flying. I got hair things flying out. We're getting quick, guys. Woo! Good work. Modification here. Slow it down. March, hold. March, hold. All right. 5 and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, next one, we're going lunges. Back in the middle. Diagonal to the middle. Diagonal to the middle. Modification again. Slow, step, slow, step. Stay with me if you can. Taking over to the corner. Middle, corner, middle. Whew, we're almost there. Come on. 2 more exercises. Get your mind right. Stay focused. X jumps. Here we go. Wide, middle, wide, middle, wide. Whew. Wide, middle, wide. Whew. Good job. Modification, step up, step back. Step up, step back. Go 1, 2. 1, 2. Come on. 10 seconds. You gotta give me all you got left on this one. Even if your hair's flying out, things are getting crazy. You gotta turn up for this last one. 2 lunges on the left. 1, 2. Right. 1, 2. Modification, step over. 2, 1, 2. This is it. Whew. Turn it up a little. 15 seconds. Woo! I need all you got left. Step, step. Come on, this is it right here. Woo, give me a couple more. Step, step. One more jump. In time. Woo. All right, guys. Great job. I'm so proud of you today. If you
Guys, the boxer shuffle to help keep our heart rate up while we cool down. So get those feet moving back and forth. Just stay up on the ball of your foot. Nice and easy jog back and forth. Just keep those lungs open, breathing normally. And in just a second, we're going to switch off to a roundabout toe touch. And go ahead and switch those feet just a little wider than shoulder width. You're going to do a nice big circle down with that torso, down through the center, then back up the other side, and then reverse that direction. Just keep going back and forth. Make sure you're getting a really good stretch on those hamstrings. And go ahead and switch to our next, the torso twist. So standing straight up and down, rotating those shoulders left to right. Again, feet just a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Try to really get a good rotation on those shoulders without rotating those hips too much. We're almost done. And switch to those shoulder rolls. Roll those shoulders back behind you, up towards those ears and back down behind you. Then roll them back, forward, and front. When you get to the back, you want to be squeezing those shoulders back. When you get to the front, you want to be squeezing those shoulders together in front. And go ahead and switch to arm pull plus a hip flexor stretch. So one arm comes across in front of your body, grabbing that elbow, pulling across for that shoulder stretch. And then going down into a half lunge position so that rear leg is straight, stretching through the front of that hip flexor. And go ahead and switch sides. That opposite arm comes across, that opposite leg goes back. Again, keep that rear leg nice and straight, stretching through the front of that hip flexor. Keep that torso straight up and down. That arm across in front of your chest, nice and close. And let's switch that shoulder stretch. So get to that wall. Hands just a little bit above head height. Press that chest down to the base of the wall. One leg forward. Just holding it there. Trying to really bring those arms back behind you. You should feel a stretch through your chest and through the inside of that shoulder joint. Switch which leg is in front. Same exact position on those arms. Still trying to press that chest down. If you want to get a little extra stretch out of this, you can always straighten that front leg to get a little bit of a hamstring stretch. And go ahead and switch that chest stretch. So hand against the wall, fingers facing back behind you. Rotate that chest away from that hand until you feel that chest start to pull and stretch. Now, if you're feeling it more in your bicep, then make sure you rotate your arm so the inside of your elbow is facing up towards the ceiling. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So that opposite hand on the wall, fingers facing back behind you. Rotate those shoulders away. Hold it for just a bit longer. And let's go ahead and switch to a toe touch stretch. So feet just about shoulder width apart. Stretch straight down between those legs. Trying to get down as low as you possibly can. Now if you want to, you can always bring those feet closer together to get a little bit more of a stretch off those hamstrings. But having them out wide is just fine. Do a quad stretch next. Standing up, one leg back behind you. Tuck that heel to your butt as close as you can. We're going to stretch out that hamstring on the opposite leg as well by leaning forward. Still trying to pull that heel to your butt, pulling that knee back behind you to stretch out the front of that thigh and that hip. So let's go ahead and do the same thing on the opposite side. So switch around, that opposite leg comes up, heel to butt. Bring that knee back behind you as far as you can until you stretch the front of that thigh, that quadricep, and that hip flexor. And leaning over to stretch the hamstring, that opposite leg. And let that one relax. We're moving on to a standing glute stretch. So one leg over top of the other. You're going to squat down. You can hold on to something for balance if you need to. Otherwise, try to hold your own balance. Just squatting down as low as you can. You should feel this in the glute of the leg that's over top. And go ahead and switch sides. So same exact exercise, just that opposite leg over top. Squatting down again. Like I said, if you can, hold your own balance. It makes it a little bit more challenging, but it makes it more than just a stretch. Hold it for just a little bit longer. Keep those lungs open. And we're going to switch to an inside thigh plus a tricep stretch. So one leg bends, the other leg stays straight. You're going to drop that hip down towards that straight leg to get that inside thigh stretch. And that hand for that tricep stretch is going to be up towards that shoulder, being pulled across by that other arm. Switch sides, same exact thing, just on the opposite side. Reaching back towards the same shoulder with that hand, and then that opposite arm grabbing that elbow, pulling it across. Just a few more seconds. And let it relax. Very good. That is it. This workout is complete, and your cool down